So tonight we are thrilled to broaden that conversation by including all of you who are here this evening. And we are delighted that the panel we have is really world class. We are so grateful to have the leaders who are here with us this evening. I'd like to introduce our panelists and again thank them for their willingness to travel here to Minneapolis and to share, quite frankly, what I know will be riveting examples of how they've transformed the businesses that they've been involved in, their own personal journey, and things that we can continue to use to apply in our own personal and professional lives. First, I'd like to begin by introducing you to Yannick Rice-Lamb, who will serve as our moderator. Yannick is the co-founder of FullyConnected.com and editor-at-large for Heart and Soul magazine. She's also an associate professor at Howard University. Howard, you know. They start with an H. They both have an A, yeah. There's probably a few more black people at Howard than Harvard, but nonetheless, from Howard University, and we're thrilled that she's here. She has been a supporter of our work at ELC, and we're grateful that she has agreed to join us again to moderate this fabulous conversation. She is joined by our panelists, Linda Johnson-Rice and Desiree Rogers. Again, ladies, so grateful that given the week that I know you have, they have a board meeting this week, and so I really did expect them to say, are you crazy? We are not coming to do this. But not only did they agree to do it, they moved their board meeting for us. So their board meeting, yeah. So these are sisters who care about ELC and our mission. They care about the African American community, and we are so very, very grateful that they have made us and have continued to make us a priority. As many of you know, Ms. Rice is the distinguished chairwoman of Johnson Publishing Company, the publisher of Ebony and Jet magazine, and the owner of Fashion Fair Cosmetics. Prior to her role as chairwoman, Rice was CEO of the corporation, a role that she took on at the age of 29, making her one of the youngest publishing executives in the country. Under her leadership, Ebony remains the world's foremost African American magazine. Ms. Rice has also been integral in the development of several Johnson products, and we'll hear a bit more about that this evening. And she serves on the board of several for-profit and not-for-profit organizations. Ms. Rice is joined by Desiree Rogers, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Johnson Publishing Company and has earned the reputation as one of America's most successful businesswomen. In her first year as CEO, Ms. Rogers recruited an entirely new senior team, secured outside financing, and restored both publications to their published rate bases of $1.25 million for Ebony and $800,000 for Jet. Ms. Rogers has also served in senior executive roles for several corporations and in the public sector, where she was our nation's first African-American White House social secretary. Their impressive bios and resumes aside, it's really been my personal pleasure to get to know these ladies over the year. They're the real deal. They're extraordinary women, not only for their business accomplishments, but they are amazing examples for all leaders to follow. They not only excel in business, but they're wonderful as it relates to juggling the many things that come when you're a wife and a mother and a friend and a community activist and a host of other things that they do on a daily basis to make Chicago great, to make our country great, and I think to make the world great when you hear about the global nature of their business and its impact. So without further ado, I would like to give a warm welcome to our panelists and ask them to join us on the stage, and Yannick will take over and guide our discussion.